said for a long time, the United States is a Pacific power. I had that brief discussion yesterday with President Xi. He had asked me before, I reminded him, why we were so engaged in the Pacific. It's because we're a Pacific nation. And because of us, there's been peace and security in the region, allowing you to grow. He didn't disagree. By the way, it was a very good, straightforward meeting. We've committed to work together. We're going to continue our commitment to diplomacy. We aren't going anywhere. For decades, America's enduring commitment to the region has been a springboard that's enabled growth, transformative growth, ensured the open flow of commerce, lifted millions of people out of poverty. Today, that relationship goes both ways. The United States remains vital to the future of the region, and the region is more vital than ever to the United States of America. It's been my administration's outlook from day one, and we have clearly laid out our approach with our Indo-Pacific strategy. We're delivering across the board, including when it comes to our shared economic agenda. The United States has deep ties with our fellow APEC economies. And the idea behind this new Indo-Pacific economic framework, a partnership among 14 diverse and dynamic nations, all committed to tackling urgent issues like pandemic response, vulnerable supply chains, climate change, natural disasters, which we've learned can gravely impact our economies. We've announced the framework in May of 2022. And later today, we're launching an important new tool to promote sustainable economic growth and create a race to the top, not the bottom. There are tangible commitments negotiated in record time that are going to deliver meaningful outcomes to make supply chains more resilient, facilitate clean energy transition, and fight corruption. For example, our new supply chain agreement will allow us to better monitor for supply chain challenges. I know you all know better than I, our work is not yet done. This framework will be a platform for ongoing economic cooperation. And we will continue working to better facilitate high-standard trade that advances workers' rights with strong enforcement of labor standards. And at every step, we have upheld our commitment to unions. Each of the framework pillars includes strong pro-labor outcomes that will benefit workers of all economies. It's critical to building a stronger, fairer, more resilient economy for families across the Indo-Pacific. I'm also intent on responsibly managing the competition between the United States and the People's Republic of China. That's what we talked a little bit about yesterday, President Xi and I. That's what the world expects of us. And I promise you that's what we're doing. I met with Xi yesterday, leader to leader, to make sure there's no miscommunication between us. As always, and I've met with him more than any other world leader because when I was vice. Let me be clear. We are de-risking and diversifying our economic relationship with the PRC, not decoupling. Not decoupling. We'll be firm, standing up for our values and our interests. And I was very straightforward, as he was with me yesterday. At the same time, on critical global issues such as climate, AI, counter-narcotics, where it makes sense to work together, we've committed to work together. We're going to continue our commitment to diplomacy, to avoid surprises and prevent misunderstandings. A stable relationship between the world's two largest economies is not merely good for the two economies, but for the world. A stable relationship. It's good for everyone. Our world will be written. And I would argue each of us has a part to play in writing that future together. So today, I challenge all of us to measure our successes not based on the bottom line of our balance sheets, but with the lives we lift up through investment, the potential we unleash with our innovation, and the ability to continue to talk with one another.